You might not realise it, but the Iran we know today from the news has only been around for less than a century. For most of its 9,000 years, it was Persia and enjoyed a reign at the top of the ancient world along with the Greeks and Romans. Since the Islamic Revolution in the late 70s, it's been hard to tell fact from fiction in Iran, but now you can come and see for yourself.
Recently, Iran has once again opened its doors to tourism. So if you're thinking of making the trip, you'll probably start here in Tehran. What's the place like? Well, it's no shrinking violet. It's a big, huge, slightly dirty mega city that's full of things to see and do.
Iran has Iraq on one side and Afghanistan on the other, so it's in a pretty dicey part of the world. Iran hasn't tried to reinvent itself to attract Western visitors. There are no theme parks or mega malls. It's an authentic travel experience, warts and all. There's no escaping the fact you're in a Muslim country and the customs that go with it. Men have to wear long pants, and even Western women must be covered from head to toe in public. Religion is a big part of people's daily lives, and the best way to see that in action is by visiting a mosque.
A fair portion of each weekend is dedicated to prayer, and this gathering behind me is at the Tehran University. They'll be here for about 4 hours.
Over 10,000 worshippers come to pray at this mosque, with the women separated from the men. The best place to mingle with the locals is at the Tehran Bazaar, which is regarded as the largest bazaar in the world. It employs more than 1 million people and controls 1/3 of the entire country's cash flow. The people here are extremely friendly and, surprisingly, speak pretty good English. But many are still wary of the Western media and are reluctant to talk on camera. That was until carpet trader Mahmoud smelt a sale and offered to show us around.
So where are we here?
Yeah, excuse me, here is the center of the bazaar.
Yeah.
Center of the bazaar, everybody, if they like it to go in the north of bazaar, south, east, west, they
so,
come here.
okay.
Yeah.
So north, south. How far can you go that way?
2 kilometers.
2 kilometres that
This
way?
is about 3 kilometers, 4
3.
kilometers. Yeah, 1 kilometer.
1 kilometre.
And this is about half kilometer.
Dead centre. So
Center,
1 million
yeah.
people.
Exactly.
Okay.
For the gold market, silver market, also this way carpet market, handicraft, and this way a spice market.
Okay, so gold, silver carpets that way.
A city within a city. Each suburb in the bazaar can specialise in anything from nuts to electronics. And, of course, Persian rugs.
We have 1 million people. They made carpet by hand.
Yeah. And
Like
this is
this.
a handmade?
Exactly.
How can I tell if I
told
go
you.
in? How can I tell?
Between hand and,
And
machine made.
yeah,
Handmade, look, this part and this part same design
Yep.
and same colors.
Yes.
But machine make on the back is the light colors.
Okay.
It's not same colors.
If you want to get out of the hustle and bustle of the capital, then I have the perfect spot.
Welcome to the beautiful city of Isfahan.
Isfahan sits on the crossroads of ancient trade routes, roughly in the middle of Iran, and is about an hour's flight from Tehran. The Zayandeh River is the lifeblood of the city, transforming what was desert into the second largest city in Iran. A 16th century proverb said, "To see Isfahan is to see half the world." And the best place to start your worldly experience is Imam Square. It's the second largest square in the world after Tiananmen, and the best way to get a look at it is by horse and cart. The square was built in 1612 by Shah Abbas the Great as a trading place for travelling merchants. A short walk from the square, the Abbasi Hotel truly is an oasis in the desert. The Abbasi is one of, if not the most beautiful hotel in Isfahan. Thank you very much. Now, there's always been a place here for lodging. This area is known as a caravanserai, which is an area where you and your camel could stop over if you were weary on the road. It's been here, this one, for about 350 years. The hotel serves the traditional tea and wafers that have refreshed travellers for centuries. Make sure you get a room overlooking the square because they have stuck to the Persian style. Even the dining room is fit for a Shah.
Everyone's very friendly.
And it's a very gentle culture.
Very gentle culture.
I think that's the thing, which people don't know, how gentle the culture is, how polite people are.
Yeah.
The preconception, which does exist, of course, is that Iranians are a bit sort of aggressive. They're not, completely not.
So covering your head was no issue for you to come and travel?
It's no issue. If you want to see the place, you have to do it. It's very uncomfortable. Let's not beat about the bush.
The Kuju Bridge has been a meeting place since the 14th century. It doubles as a dam across the Zayandir River and was built with stone seats so Shah Abbas II could sit, reflect on his day and admire the view.
نبینمت